You were experts, but you haven't adapted to the new market, and
That's
the market and the world has moved so fast that you're kind of obsolete, and your marketing strategy is weak at best. Does experience matter in real estate?
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
So guys, last week I went on a listing appointment. I was talking with a seller about selling their property. They had interviewed multiple agents.
Yeah.
Guy called me back and said, Robert, I've narrowed it down to you and one other agent that I really like, but I'm going with the other agent. And I was like, hey, I understand. Thank you for letting me know. What was the main reason? And he said, experience. And I said, okay, well, what does that mean? And he said, the other agent has been doing real estate longer than you. And in the moment, I was like, okay, I mean, I guess that's fair criteria. But then the more and more I thought about it, I was like, that's absurd.
Right.
And the reason why is because just because somebody's been doing something for longer than me doesn't mean that the years that they've been doing it have been as high quality as I had been doing it, right? So
exactly.
What are your thoughts on all this?
Yeah, I have a tough time with that too, because I remember when you told me this story, and just because someone's been doing something longer doesn't mean they're doing it better.
100%.
So let's just dive into that really quick here. So experience can mean multiple different things. So, someone doing it for 30 years, they might do the tried and true things, which is like door knocking and direct mail and open houses.
Yeah.
But nowadays, you need to do all that and then couple in all of the new innovative things, the more relevant techniques, which is digital marketing.
Yeah.
You also need to do social media. Video in general is big.
Yeah.
Some agents aren't doing all that. So I think relevance to experience is what we need to talk about today, because someone that's been doing it for 10 years as opposed to 30 years might be better at it, only doing it for 10 years. Do you agree?
100%. Well, what if the guy or gal that's been doing it for 30 years on average, or let's say the peak of their career, were selling 10 homes a year, and now they sell 4 to 6 homes per year.
Yeah.
But this newer agent that's been doing real estate for 10 years has a team with systems and processes and a super modern and relevant marketing strategy, and they sell 60 to 100 homes per year, which, by the way, you and I know several agents across the country that are in the business for 5 or 10 years that are selling hundreds of homes because they've leveraged modern technology to their advantage, while the agent that's been doing it for 30 years is putting a sign in front of the house and hoping that it sells. Now, look, don't get us wrong here. We're not saying that having experience is actually a bad thing. There are many agents out there that we would consider hybrid agents, which is what we consider ourselves. But there are a lot of agents out there that have been doing real estate since the 80s and 90s that haven't evolved with our market, that just go around saying, well, we've been doing this for 30 or 40 years and we're experts. But it's like, you were experts, but you haven't adapted to the new market, and the market and the world has moved so fast that you're kind of obsolete, and your marketing strategy is weak at best.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it comes down to the marketing. I mean, when you hire an agent, have them go through their marketing plan for you and tell you exactly what they do, step by step, or at least have it in front of you, because if they don't have some of the things that we talked about, the new modern innovative techniques, you might be in trouble.
100%. It's not about, when we talk about experience, it's not about how long someone's been doing this. And by the way, this relates to every industry, right? It's not about how long someone's been doing it. It's about what's the quality of work they were able to produce during the time that they've been doing what they've been doing. And I'm of belief that some agents who have been doing it less have the ability to squeeze out more success than some of the agents that have been doing it for decades. Right? So just because someone's been doing it longer doesn't mean that they're the obvious choice. You really want to start diving into, what does experience really mean to you, and what are you looking for in the next agent you hire?
Yep.
I think it's pretty straightforward.
Yep. I like it.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you guys want to connect with us and chat with us about selling your property or buying a new property, please let us know. And if you found this on social media, show us some social media love. We'll talk to you soon.